Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Okay, so let's have a look at what the goddesses have for us today, shall we? Okay, right. And we have Medussa. Okay, so there's the front of that. I'll just read it out for you. When Medussa was slain, the winged horse Pegasus sprang from her blood. The Greeks portrayed Medussa as a horrifying Gorgon, an ugly woman with snakes for hair. Anyone who looked at her face was turned to stone. Yet her name has the same root as medicine and measure, and derives from a Greek word meaning to protect, to rule over. Medussa is a moon goddess, the triple-headed great goddess in her death aspect. She is associated with blood, so to meet her is to meet the mysteries of moon blood or menstrual blood, sacred and terrible, in many mythologies the source of life. Medusa is serpent energy, enlivening, terrifying, impersonal. Somehow Medusa, a symbol of growth and generation that dies, so that from death may come life, became a symbol of fear, for to look directly upon the divine is to face a terrifying reality. Pegasus is instinct, wisdom, imagination, life force, and intuitive understanding. Okay, so that is Medusa, as you can see there, but it's a picture of Pegasus. Okay, so Pegasus is instinct, wisdom, imagination, life force, and intuitive understanding. So that's very much like the cat, because that's also the cat is instinct and wisdom, intuitive understanding. Okay, so when we think of Medusa, then if you use the image of Medusa with the snake hair, if you use that image in meditation and that, so basically her story, although it's been passed down in mythology as something dreadful. I mean, if you remember the myth of what's his name? Is it Perseus? I think I might be wrong in this because I can't remember the names completely. Ulysses, Perseus, so one or the other, who went on Pegasus and went to slay Medusa, and he had to use the image in his shield because he couldn't look at her directly, otherwise he'd have been turned to stone. So he sees her image in his shield, and then he's able to cut her head off. But again, this is the masculine domineering the feminine, so to speak. And a lot of these stories in mythology that are being passed down as like sometimes reversed, as a reversed meaning. But I can see both meanings in this. I mean, when we look at the blood and we think of all the stories going around at the moment on social media, for instance, about the drinking of the blood, the adrenochrome and that. Right, so you can see it in that way. It can be taken as something very negative. But in the other way, if you think about it, blood is a life force. Every single creature on the planet has some kind of blood. Mammals have a red blood, but then you've got insects that have got like a yellowish blood. You've got trees and plants that have a sap, which is their blood. So everything has a blood. It is a life force, and it is that blood that carries all the nutrients and everything, the oxygen around our bodies. So it's something that we need. If we were drained of blood, we wouldn't be able to live, would we? Unless we were on some kind of life support, which again would have to put something in our body to generate, to circulate everything, wouldn't it? So she's often seen as the triple-headed great goddess in her death aspect, which is the hag, because the triple goddess, you've got the maid, the mother, and the hag, the three ages of the feminine, basically. And so there's a lot of these old ancient mysteries about the blood that are being passed down, but we mustn't see it in a negative aspect. The negative aspect is what has been reversed and is not correct, basically. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that, because obviously people have got their own opinions and they're entitled to their opinions. Some people will believe that the negative is the way to do things. Personally, I think that's the wrong way of doing things, but that's just my opinion. But as I say, each to their own. We've each got our own opinions. But maybe you could meditate on Medussa, see what comes up for you, and meditate on the blood, the life force of creation, the life force of our energies, of our bodies, and see what comes up with that for you. Okay, and let me know what you think in the comment section below as well, if you have any opinions on that. And don't forget to click like and subscribe as well, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.